Wow, guys. So today we are talking about C, how to calculate on C. So yesterday we talked about how you can run your C, introduction into C, development of C, and history of C. So today we'll be talking about calculation on C, how you can multiply integers number, how you can factorize, divide, and so on and so forth. So this video is actually into four parts. So I've listed these topics. I've made them into different videos. So the next person that'll be talking is Mr. Gafar. So listen to make sure you listen to him and pay attention. Then aside from that, if you want to join this live, make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell icon. And also go to the comment section or go to the description section of this video. Look for a Telegram channel link. Join the Telegram channel. On the Telegram channel, the meeting ID will be sent there. Then on the meeting ID, the Telegram group, for you to join it will be sent there. At least you have to attend at least one of our meetings before you can join the our WhatsApp group. So I hope that is understood. So listen to Mr. Gafar.
And we're going to start from the beginning. Okay? We're going to start from the beginning. So a program to multiply, let's say, three floating numbers. You understand? So what is the first thing we want to do here? So the first thing we want to do now is to declare three variables. You understand? And what do we need? We need their products. That means their result, right? So the first thing we can say int num1. Oh, sorry. Look at me. I'm using int instead of what? Float. Float num1, comma, num2, comma. Then I have num3. Are we getting it? Then yeah, I can use something like let's say products. Sorry again. I can say float. Then what? Products. Are we getting it? So that means once we multiply all these numbers, we are going to pull the result inside this. Are we getting it? So the next thing I want to do here is print. What are we printing? We have to print floating number, right? So I can say enter three integer enter three integers numbers. Then let's accept the input for what? From what? From the users. Let's accept this thing from the user. So we are going to be using our format specifier. Now this one is a floating number. You understand? If it's a floating number, what will I use? I will use F, right? But if it is what? Let's say, for example, it is double. Let's say I change this one. I change it to what? Let's say I change it to double. We are going to see how we can do that. Double, then I'm going to use, let's say, double then is going to be what? Products. So we're going to see how to actually use this. Floating number, then I put num1. Are we getting it? Then I close this. So my num1, not only you guys forgot, even me, it's my num1. Enter. Enter three integer number. So I can put the first number, the second number, and the third number. But I always want to display the kind of number we are entering. Are we getting it? So from here, let me just print, say, enter first number. So from here, I can just copy this, paste it twice, enter second number. Then I'm going to change this. What was num2. Then I'm going to change this to the third number. I'm going to change this value to us to num3. Now I want to calculate their products. So I can say products equal to what? Num1 multiply num2 multiply by what? By num3. You can see. Okay. Then we close this. Then I will close this. Let's print our results now. So I can use printf. This. So I can say the products of three numbers is then equal sign. Now because I'm using double now, are we getting it? Because I'm using double, I'm going to be using, let's see, the 2LF. Are we getting it? Because I'm using double. Normally, double is supposed to be something like this. LF. It is not D. For character, we use C. For string, X. For integer, D or I. For integer, we can use I or we can use D. For this, let's say I use something like this, dot 3LF. But the problem is, this was their only floating numbers. So let's see how we can manipulate this. So I'm going to be using what? LF. Okay, so let's see we are going to get our actual results. Comma. Then I'm going to type what? Products. I'm going to close this and I'm going to end this statement. Let's look at what we did. We say from line 8, we declare a 3 variable and their data type is what? Floating number. So which means we are going to accept a program that have decimal points. Then double, which is the product. By the time you multiply them, put the results inside this. Are we getting it? Then we have what? Something to display. This cannot be integer number, sorry. This can be enter 3 numbers, that's okay. And we enter our first number, our second number, and our third number. So let's see it, let's run it and see exactly what our result is going to look like. So enter the first number, I can put something like 3.2, second number 4.2, the third number I can put 5.1, and I press enter. Okay, you can see this is the answer. The product is in what? Is in decimal points. Now let's rerun this program. There's something I want to show you guys. Now let's say this program is actually expecting a decimal number, right? Now let's say I put -5, enter. I put 3, then I put 9, enter. You see, for the fact that is what is integer, is still going to convert it to what? To floating number or to double. It's going to add that decimal point, whether we like it or not. I don't know whether we are getting it. The same thing will happen to what? When you declare your variable to be what? To be floating number or to be double, and you use the output to be integer. Whatever you have, maybe after the decimal point, you have 7, 6, it's going to remove all of them, and it's going to return what? Only a whole number. Are we getting it? Now, if I rerun this, let's say I didn't put the minus, I just put something like 5 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 5. You see it? 125.0000. Now, let's say some of them I just put decimal, and the remaining one I did not put decimal. Let's say I put 3.5. Then this one I put 2. You see it? It's just going to multiply it with whatever we have there, return the value, but it must be in what? In decimal places. Are we getting it? All right, thank you.